If you want to be a winner, not only have to understand how to win, but to understand how to consistently win.
We're the freaking New York Jets, so we're built for this shit.
That's our brand of football. If you want to be a winner, not only have to understand how to win, but to understand how to consistently win.
We're the freaking New York Jets, so we're built for this shit.
That's our brand of football.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Nick Shine Show. I am your host, Nick. Thank you for being here with me. We're going to break down some news going on right now. Aaron Glenn was at the microphone today. It's Wednesday, so we get a report on some players who could possibly be returning. First, we got some action going on in the chat already. My buddy Georgie is here. It's Shine time. Yes, it is. Thank you for telling me. Let me send out the bat signal to the Discord and let everybody know. Also, ladies and gentlemen, the legend Bobby Midnight is a shiner. Welcome, Mr. Midnight. That will get you on the raffle wheel. Appreciate you, Bobby, for your support. Thank you, my good friend. Make sure you guys go check out Bobby's channel, the legend Bobby Midnight. Excuse me. Hope I'm not getting sick from traveling. I already got sunburn on my shoulders in the back. I don't need to get sick on top of it. But ladies and gentlemen, hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Lowski saying that was a spicy one today. Listen, Lowski, you know me well enough by now by watching the show and being a friend that I'm not going to cry about what's happened in life on the field. How do we fix it? Is it fixable? To me, looking at the Jets, it's very fixable. There's mistakes that players are making that have led to losses. Can the coaches do more? Always. But when players are fumbling the ball, that's on the player. When you're not covering a guy, that's on you for the most part. Granted, we don't know what's called in the scheme, but I'm about accountability. The players are fucking up. The players are missing blocks, not tackling, poor technique. That's just the way the league is nowadays. Guys tackle like shit. Correct it. Get better form. Give a damn about your job. Stop trying to make a explosive hit by lowering the shoulder. Wrap when you do it. If you wrap a guy and you hit him hard, you're never going to get a flag called because you use the right technique. But when you go for that blow-up hit, that's when the fucking penalties come in. But thank you for being here, Lowski. Thank you, everyone. Mr. Gorilla Salad, 18 months and counting. Hell yeah, year and a half. Thank you, buddy. Welcome to the Neil Free Nick Shine Show. Also, it's time to have Woody pass to the keys to Brick so we can start to win. You obviously are not feeling well, but you know what makes everyone feel better? Blitz BK. We'll be right back.
It's got beef.
Gentry covered in football!
Any day, any night, we all shine, bro. First class shine time, the Nick Shine Show. Anytime on YouTube, if you don't know, the Nick Shine Show, the Nick Shine Show. Dim the lights, but it's still bright as Nick time. Day or night, this is his prime, it's Nick Shine. Proud fan, well defined to get in line. Toe to toe with any show, he only got 9. The best show on YouTube, bro, is easy. We talk Jets all day, please believe me. Subscribe, you just gotta click a family. We not a click in 3D. You can see a beautiful DP. We see through the fake teams and the tea leaves. So we pray for a coach and a QB and hope that we close to the top in the new league. A toast to the host with the most, Nicky. Who, me? Any day, any night, we all shine, bro. First class shine time, the Nick Shine Show. Anytime on YouTube, if you don't know, the Nick Shine Show, the Nick Shine Show.
Fantastic.
Yes. Thank you, Blitz, as always. So I know a lot of you guys are fired up. I know a lot of you guys saw the show with Jake today. Let's see. I'll take some of your questions right off the bat. I know you guys are probably fired up. Lowski says, are the players buying in? I think the players are buying in. I don't think it's a matter of buying in. I think it's a matter of talent and scheme meshing and finding out what they can do, what they can't do. Most important thing for me as a coach is I have to know what my players can't do, because I can't put you in a position to do something you're not capable of doing. I need to, obviously, at the NFL level, they should be able to do everything, but there's certain things guys do better than they do other things. Now, you got to find that out. Who can blitz? We're not getting to the quarterback. We're leaving guys open. It's a matter of learning the scheme, perfecting the scheme, which does take some time. It does take time. You know, I don't expect us to give up 30 points a game for the entire season. I expect us to score more in the first half as the season goes on. And I expect to win a bunch of games. I think this team is close. It's just a matter of cleaning up the fine details. In order to make the big things happen in life, you got to do the little things right. Ladies and gentlemen, 3 siblings is on the wheel, becoming a shiner. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a raffle going on, if you were not aware. The night of the Carolina game, the Asmaniac Shiner outing, that night, we'll be giving away an autographed photo of the Sack Exchange at the Stock Exchange, which is not fun to say. But I will make that happen for you guys. All gifted memberships, super chats, $5 and up, get you on the wheel. Make sure to get your entries in. And as always, I will kick us off and I will gift 5. Now, those 5 raffles are pending. They are in limbo. Anybody who gifts 5 memberships, if you gift 1 membership, you'll get a bonus. If you gift 5, you get 5 on top of it. Yo, Holmes. I may crash that party. Game tickets will be $5 game day by then. Cool. Look forward to seeing you. I don't know what calling me a child was on Jake's show before, but maybe we can discuss that. 5 memberships, ladies and gentlemen. Do we have a fucking list here or what? We got Allison Tuckwop. Haven't seen her in a while. Hope she's doing well. We got Georgie, who's here. We got King Lowski, who's here. We got Genergy. Better be here. Miss my homegirl. And we got Jaden D'Angelo. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this guy must have hit the Vermont lottery. Bobby Midnight, the legend himself, is here. Not only did he join the channel, he gifted 5 memberships as well. Thank you, Bobby. I told you, you don't have to do that. But good luck to you in the raffle. Bobby's memberships went to Anthony L. I'm not going to say, he's going to be at the tailgate, and he will teach me how to say his name correctly that day. And then I will say it. But Anthony L. Party with Peg and Artie, Anthony DeRise, Jersey Jet, Big Will. Awesome. But not to be outdone, King Lowski says, fuck yeah, get me in this. This sounds terrific. Thank you, Lowski. His memberships went to Yeti, Adriano's Blocks, D Van G, Jet Life 321, Mark Reese. Thank you. Yo Holmes, clarifying, not a child. I think the idea that this coaching is not a big problem was childish. Listen, I'm putting 25% of the blame on the coaches. If I tell you to stand still and you stand there and the first thing you do is, nah. All right, I told you to do the right thing. You didn't do the right thing. I don't know. Listen, there's blame to go around, but pre-snap penalties are on the players. Either they don't give a fuck or they're not smart enough to know I move, I don't move. That's the way I look at it. They're not trying these plays in the game for the first time. You're fumbling. Kickoff returns, fumbles, giving the team a short field. We're giving a touchdown away a game. We gave a touchdown away in a Steelers game on the kickoff return. We lost by 2. We have a turnover on a punt thrown out to Garrett Wilson, who doesn't break the pass up. We give 7 away. We lose by 2. We fumble at the 1-yard line. We fumble on a kickoff. Both of those lead to touchdowns. We gave them 14 points. We lose by 6. We stop turning the ball over. We're going to win games. We are going to win games if we stop committing turnovers. We are going to win games. I do not believe that the results of the past predict the future. You can improve. I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be fucking alive today if I didn't change the path that I was on and get better. There would be no Nick Shine Show. So I am a big believer of you can change your course at any time. And just because it happened in the past doesn't mean it's going to repeat itself over and over and over again. Addison says, previous regimes thought Pete Carroll was problematic, and he turned out okay. Pete Carroll got 1 year. I believe it was 1994. Yeah, Carroll had 94 because Kotite came in for 95 and 96. It's still a new scheme. Reynolds missed time. Lazard missed time in training camp. I'm not making excuses. I'm just saying what it is. This is a lot more motion than we had last year. It's a new scheme. There is a learning curve. Unfortunately, guys miss some time. Black Gypsy says, I want in. Thank you, Black Gypsy. He gifted a membership that went to Frank. For those of you who don't know, anyone gifting memberships right now, it's doubled for you. October 19th, Sunday night, after the Asmaniac Shiner outing, we are giving away the Sack Exchange on the stock exchange floor with all 4 autographs on it. So make sure you get in the raffle. Black Gypsy says they are definitely not practicing on defense. We're playing man press with no change. We will not win games if we don't turn over the ball. I agree. We got to lower our turnovers. You're going to lose games if your turnover is -7. That's a given. If you're turning the ball over on the 1-yard line after a powerful, dominating drive, you're not gonna be successful. Listen, I'm a big believer that this can turn around. I don't think we're outmatched week after week. I think self-inflicted wounds have led to 3 losses. If you stop those self-inflicted wounds, you're gonna win games. If you stop making crucial mistakes, don't turn the ball over, win the game. Addison says Dolphins quit on Dan Campbell too soon, but they would trade coaches with Detroit in a heartbeat. Good point, sir. Nick's hairline has nothing to do with coaching. Yeti, we're doing personal insults, man. You don't want to throw darts here. You don't want to throw darts, my friend. Yo, Holmes, Jets are averaging over 5 yards a carry and have 0 wins. This is where all the pieces of the puzzle start to come together, right? Don't turn the ball over. Don't get down multiple scores and leave yourself in a position where you can now keep your run game going, which is pretty dominant. And I think Breece Hall is going to really take off this week. I think this is going to be that game for Breece Hall where he runs for 100. Yeah. Remember the Dolphin game where he had 199 total yards? I think this is going to be that game against this defense where it's the Brees Hall show. I would hope to God they just say, all right, you know what? In order to get Garrett going, we got to get Brees going. This defense is giving up yardage. This defense is giving up points. And Brees Hall has been so close to breaking it and turning the corner. I think this is the Brees coming out party. This is going to be a multiple touchdown game for Brees. I would say he goes for 125 rushing and has at least 60 yards receiving with 2 touchdowns. I'm going very, very big on Brees Hall this week. You have to. You got to ride him. You can't. If we don't turn the ball over, we're going to put up a ton of points against this defense. This defense is much worse than us. You know, all things considered, we only gave up 300 yards last week. But the problem is when a team gets going, we can't stop them. We either stop them immediately or they score. There's no bend but don't break. It's just like, oh shit, we're broke, we're bent, we're bad. Or we're really good and we stop you immediately. We just got to start stopping teams more efficiently. Yeah. All right, Holmes. There we go. We come back and we agree, Holmes. We made it back together. We came full circle. Shout out to Brick Johnson, who's a member of the channel. Thank you, Dick. I mean, Brick. I understand football so much better than my dumbass dad. I want a coach that's going to do unorthodox shit. Listen, I'll be there Sunday. I did not want to go to this game, but when my friend's son got picked as he defeated brain cancer, and he's going to be one of the Jets' honorary captains on the field for the coin toss Sunday, you got to go. Addison says, can we get Donovan Edwards back? I mean, the Braylon injury sounds pretty serious. You had him in here. We did sign Tufele to the practice squad last week, but I think Nwangu is going to be your RB3. They used him a lot in the preseason. You know, I think Friday you'll see some roster gymnastics. You know, you'll see guys getting placed on IR. You'll see guys getting picked up from practice squad. You'll see us maybe sign a guy from somebody else's practice squad and elevate him. First State Jet says, numerically less penalties, more third down stops, just stuff we can point to as evidence to say AG's program isn't working. Again, for me, it's 4 games. It's too soon to say it's not working. There's a lot of things we need to improve upon. Agreed. But I need a bigger sample size before I say something's not working. But so far, it doesn't look good. I can't say it's not going to work in the future. I can't say it's not going to work this week. Mays says, do you think that Jets feel Brees cannot handle? No, I think we're getting down so much, Mays, that we have to go away from the run. They still mix it in a little bit. But that first drive against Miami is who we be. That first drive is what they want to do. And then when you get down multiple scores because of multiple fumbles, Allen, Fields at midfield, then you come out in the second half, you fumble the opening kickoff where you could have went down, you got the field goal before the half, you make it a 1-score game. I'm saying at the game, you played as horribly as you could play, you turned it over multiple times, and you're down 1 score. That opening drive of the second half would have been mirror image of the opening drive of the game. It would have been pound the ball down their throat, pound the ball, run it, mix in some passes. It got taken away from us, and now we're down 14, and now we got to change who we are. We got to finish drives early in the game, not turn the ball over, not commit penalties, not shoot ourselves in the foot, not go from a Garrett Wilson touchdown to being back at the 40 and then not even attempting a field goal on that drive. Yeetus Deletus says, I think they need to start working the pass a bit earlier, especially once they show they're loading the box. 100%. You know, I've been saying it yesterday and this morning on Jake. Garrett Wilson, Justin Fields is not turning the ball over. When they know we have to throw, he's making good decisions. Do that early in the game. When they have one safety high, take advantage of it. Bland and Diggs cannot cover. They had lucky seasons with interceptions and balls bouncing into their chest. They are not all pro cornerbacks. They had good statistical seasons with interceptions. They are shit in coverage. They have horrible hips. They get turned around often. You got to take advantage of that. You got to throw one deep. Mason Taylor, get him on the crossing route underneath often. If you do play action and then you roll out this way, drag Taylor or Ruckert, drag Arian Smith across the middle. Get somebody who can catch and run. Get somebody that scares the defense. And if they cover them, guess what? Fields will be in a position to run the goddamn ball. Eli Betts coming in. Oh, it moved. Hot take. Jets lose versus Dallas. Then hold the players only meeting. Then they beat Denver. Jet up. Listen, I've been saying with this team, it's 2-game mini seasons. We should have beat Pittsburgh and been 1-1. We should have beat Miami and been 2-2. Win one of these two in Denver and Dallas. And then you got to get hot. You got to beat Carolina and you got to beat Cincinnati. If you get to 3-5, and then you got Cleveland coming in, and then the short week with New England, if you can work your way back to 5-5, it's really good. This team's not going to give up on Glenn. Fans are giving up, so they expect everyone to do what they think and give up. They're not giving up on Glenn. They're not giving up on Glenn. Gypsy, I am in favor of this. When you get that run game going and you're wearing them out, kick in to hurry up. Put them in a position where their defensive linemen are tired, and now you got to chase down Hall. You got to chase down Fields. Fields is getting out of the pocket. Do things to tire them out. Take advantage of it. I'm with that. I've been saying that for a couple weeks now. Muddle huddle, even. If they try to make substitutions, get them with the snap. I got to say, I like where Fields is. I wish Fields would throw the ball down. I think they're handcuffing him. I really do. I think they're treating him almost like Zach. Hey, don't lose it early. But when we got to throw. Well, if your quarterback can make those throws late, but breaking news, he can make those throws early. Use the passing game. Come out and spread. Do something different. Shake it up. Use the passing game to set up the running game. Go get a touchdown. Get a stop. And Dallas is very good on their opening drive. You go get a stop and then go score again. How about we get up 10-0? Or even crazy. I hope you guys aren't driving. If you are, pull over before I say this. How about we get up 14-0? Score a touchdown, get a stop, score another touchdown. Be efficient. Take advantage of the other team's mistakes. Just win one game. We'll try. We will try. I'm at 3 of the next 4 games. Any of you going to Cincinnati, let me know. I was looking at flights, but the flights are too much, and there's not a lot of direct ones. So I still believe I'm driving out. He's got to be. I don't know if they officially did it yet, but they said he'll be out for weeks. It says it's a serious injury. So they said it was the MCL. Nick, share your drugs, please. I don't have any to share, my friend. I don't drink a drug anymore. 2.5 years, pal. Daniel? Yeah, we should have won that game by 2 touchdowns. Braylon Allen fumbles at the 1. Garrett Wilson with a horrible call taking a touchdown off the board. Yeah, you can't come in here and think that you guys played well enough to win. We gave that game away. We gave that game to you. We fumbled the kickoff in the opening and start the second half, give you a short field touchdown. Yeah, that game shouldn't have been close. If you watch that game, you know you did not play better than us. We just committed too many mistakes and handed you an easy victory. You're just as bad as we are. We fumble at the 1. We fumble at the 50. You score on both of those. We have a touchdown taken off the board because of a bad call by the ref. Yes, 100%. We were multiple scores better than you, but the Jets did what the Jets do. I'm sorry, Ted. Please forgive me. Addison, we know. Yeah, this is the biggest thing. Ferguson's going to have a huge day. Huge day if we don't correct that. MCL sprain is 4 weeks. Yeah, but if it's a serious injury and they're getting a second opinion, maybe they're recommending a surgery. Maybe it's more. Maybe it's a tear and not just a sprain. Eli says, "What's your 5-year plan to fix the Jets?" All right. Get the quarterback situation figured out. I think Fields is playing well, but I'm not at the point yet right now where I could say Fields is that guy going forward. So if that's the case, then you got to go all in for a quarterback in the draft next year. Get a center for long term. Myers is a stopgap, plug the hole type of player. If Tippmann's going to be your guard, let Tippmann be your guard. A way to address this team in the offseason is go all in for a quarterback, get another wide receiver, and get a center. You're probably going to need another running back too if Hall is gone. Defensively, go get another defensive end. Go get a guy who can be an every down defensive end. And if Will McDonald's just going to be your pass rush specialist, let him be your pass rush specialist. Get a linebacker who can cover a tight end. Get a safety. I don't think we're far off. I just think that some of the things we need are the things that complete a team. Rick Johnson says Dak Prescott might get re-signed to a new deal after the Jets make him look like Warren Moon. I got news for you. He looked like that last week in a tie because their defense is bad. He looked that way against the Giants and it went to overtime because their defense is bad. Made Russell Wilson look good, who then got benched the next week. So don't tell me that Fields can't go off. Don't tell me that Breece can't go off. Is this a projection? I didn't see that. Holmes, here's the reason that won't happen. The Jets, with Justin Fields in 2 of his 3 games, completing over 70% of his passes, the clock runs heavily on our drives. I don't think they'll have enough drive opportunities to do that. And if we're covering the way we're covering, they're going to complete a high percentage of passes. So the clock is going to get eaten up. It's not a bad look. Injuries happen, right? You should have Jermaine back. Jermaine has been upgraded to day to day. Nwangu upgraded to day to day. And I don't think Justin Fields is the problem. I'll even say this: I don't think our wide receivers are the problem. Wide receivers are open. The scheme is getting them open. I think that Fields is either self-inflicted or being coached. Let's check it down early. Let's go underneath. And then he's getting happy feet and trying to run. Get the ball out of your hands quick. If they're playing man, run everyone deep. Throw a swing pass to Brees. Put Brees in the open field one-on-one with a horrible, horrible secondary and linebacker crew with Dallas. Get Brees in the flat time and time again. But I would really love to see the passing attack open up early. Play action, rollouts, RPOs. Yeah, Eli, you got to let him get back. This is what I wanted when the season started. He played 50 snaps week 1, and I thought he would be on a pitch count. But, ladies and gentlemen, you're watching the Nick Shine Show. Thank you for being here. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Let's see where we're at. Oh, refresh. Where'd you go? All right, we're almost at 1750. We're getting there. No, Yeti, you were being a dick before. The green. There we go. Long sleeve shirt. John says, when we're running the ball as well as we are, how come when they go play action, they're not wide open receivers all over the field? It's a mix of both. They're blitzing us, they're run blitzing or pass blitzing to try to stop the run. And there's Fields is getting happy feet. I think a quick passing attack, getting the ball to the perimeter, whether it's Taylor on outs, who had a catch and run opportunity the other day and slipped on that field. Just get the ball out in a rhythm and then take your opportunities downfield. Uh, the defense isn't way worse. The defense was bad last year. We gave up over 400 points. The defense was opportunistic at times, but then they were fucking awful at times. They were awful in the New England game. They were awful against the Bills when we gave up 40. We were down 40-0 in the Bill game, and people act like that game didn't happen because we played them tight at home. They were awful when Indy and Richardson marched down the field for a game-winning touchdown drive. They were fucking awful often. Yeah, we couldn't get off the field last year. Yeah. Yeah. Jacoby Brissett with a game-winning drive. Modine's here, everyone. Everyone give Modine the standard welcome. Hi, Mo. I told you Jets fans after week 2 when I brought you the how this season is over and to bury the Jets. You didn't end now. Stop it. Thank you, Wildwave. Chris B, if there's anyone in this chat that deserves to be booed, it's Modine. And for you siding with Modine, Chris B, we boo you. Modine, the second he thinks someone in the chat likes him. Rusty, you're ridiculous. Embrace the tank. There's no tank. We're going to start winning. Quote me, guys. Screenshot it. Boomtown note take it. We're going to start winning games. The self-inflicted wounds stop. We're going to start stacking wins. Coffee. Good for the heart. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a raffle going on. Anyone who gifts memberships, your raffle entries are doubled. Shout out to Bobby, new member of the channel. 3 siblings, new member to the channel. Bobby Midnight gifted memberships. King Lowski gifted 5 also. Black Gypsy gifted 1. Make sure you get on the wheel October 19th, Sunday night, after the Asmaniac Shiner outing. We will be giving away a sack exchange on the stock exchange floor with all 4 signatures. Wildwave says, I think we look at Carolina for our first win. I'm looking at Carolina as a win. I mean, if this offense is clicking and we're not committing penalties, we could score with Dallas. Dallas can't stop anyone. They made Russell Wilson look great, who got beat and benched the next week. Got to take shots downfield against this team. They can't rush the passer, and they can't cover on the back end. Don't settle for field goals. Finish the goddamn drives with touchdowns. For the love of God, stop turning the fucking ball over. Who's to think that we'd have -7 on our turnover ratio, and the quarterback hasn't thrown an interception yet? Taylor did, but Fields hasn't in 3 games. Peter Castro's here. Where's Pritchard, Allen, or Davis? Yeah, I think you get Nwangu back this week. Him and Jermaine have been upgraded to day-to-day. So as long as there's no setback, you'll see Davis as RB2. Nwangu will be RB3. You get Jermaine back at defensive end. But, I mean, they got a plan for Barron. They have a plan for Barron. They're utilizing him. You know, if they could coach him up and make him a serviceable backup, that's okay. Not everyone's going to be an all-pro. You need guys that just fill in and rotate. You know, there's some nice things there with Barron. He's just not. I think he's got to add more muscle. He's tall. I saw him. He was 15 feet away from me the other day. I was down in the front row for the pre-games. Just make him a little stronger. He's got long arms. He looks. I mean, he's massive. He's got the look. Just coach him up. Paul says, is Donovan Edwards still on the practice squad? He can handle the kickoffs better than the guys the Jets have been fielding. And, well, we just signed Tufele, however you say it, who was a running back with us in the preseason. He's on our practice squad now. So that might be a call-up. Stay tuned for Friday. If Nwangu's not able to go, or even if he is, because you don't want to risk it, I think he's too valuable as a returner. And let's be realistic. In this game, there's going to be a lot of kickoff returns. So this is somebody who can change the field instantly. I would rather have a backup running back behind Davis as the third, whether it's Tufele, I don't fucking know. Why can't people just the practice squad running back? That's what I'll call him. Yeah, and everyone, multiple people keep saying it. We traded up for him. We traded up for him. Yeah, we gave up a fucking 7 or whatever it was. Gives a shit. We didn't give up a premium pick for the guy. Jamie Sherwood had a pretty good career. He's turned into a starter after a position change. Let guys develop. Rusty, I should have told Tony Adams' mom to take him home with her. She was nice. She was a sweetheart. I never put those pictures in. Thank you for reminding me. I'll pull those up right now. I'm looking for them. I'm looking for them. Oh wow. What happened with Jason Taylor? His son was right next to him? That is pretty wild. God, the Discord. We messaged a lot on Monday night during the game. That might be the most we've ever messaged during a game. I never messaged during a game, but where are we, man? Here we go. Finally. So here's me with Tony Adams' mom in the pregame. She was sitting in our section. Funny story that I go to it was a little humid there. So every time you went to go take a picture, I had to clean off the phone because there was glare. And I had my arm around her, and then I had to clean my phone. So I reached this way, and I'm basically hugging her while cleaning the phone off in front of her. I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm getting very inappropriate here. Please forgive me. She's like, it's all right, son. Go ahead, take your picture. And then here is Jamie and Sherwood's mom and sister. They were down in the second row, and I was down there for the whole warm up in the front row. But very nice people. Addison with a stunning, very good joke. One arm sounds like her son trying to tackle. Very nice. I don't know if she was. She's not anymore. I will say this: the hotel that I stayed at, I loved. Massive nightclub on the rooftop. I was out there during the day with the pool. But for those of you that enjoy the nightlife, the women walking in and out of the hotel to go to the restaurant and club up there at night, you would love. I wouldn't mind doing this trip every year. It's enjoyable. As always, with the Jets, everything is great but the game. We need Woody to bench Tony Adams again. Yeah, we're getting there, man. I think they're just waiting for Malachi Moore to show that he's ready. And I don't think he's done that yet. If he was ready, they would have him out there. Boomtown. Boomtown is behind, trying to catch up. So that message is for him. He messaged me. He didn't know that I was going on. I didn't know I was going on. Jake's show ended. Popped in the shower. But I'm already dressed for work, so I went to the store yesterday. I got lunch ready. So I can go on probably till 2 o'clock. We got 15 minutes. I got 10 minutes of calls we can take. Let's get 5 more memberships. Let's get this community going, ladies and gentlemen. I know I didn't do many shows last week. A bunch of shit happened in life. Oh, here we go. We got Black Gypsy. Welcome, my friend. Peter Castro. Welcome, sir. Salem, Goose McGee, and Pat Rich. Ladies and gentlemen, if you gift memberships, since I don't get to put myself on the wheel, any memberships gifted from here on out, the rest of the show, will be tripled because I can't put myself on the wheel. So this is a hot time to get in. You got about 10, 15 minutes left. Make sure you get on. First up, we got Ted. What's up, buddy?
Nick, how are you?
I'm all right, man. I don't let this shit
good.
get me down. I see too many good things happening to be woe is me and end of the world and fire everyone and we suck. They just got to fine tune a couple things and the wins are going to come.
I agree. And I agree with your point with Jake today of the 75-25 ratio because, I mean, these coaches are professional coaches. These athletes are professional athletes. They should be able to put themselves, coaches and players, in positions that they're taught. And if they're not doing that, then I put most of the blame on the players because they've been playing football since probably they've been 8 years old. So either they're not good athletes or they're not scheme fit. But my other point, real quick, I know you don't have a lot of time. 19 of 28, 298, 4 touchdowns. Okay. It's not Lamar Jackson. It's not Patrick Mahomes. It's not Matt Stafford. It's fucking Caleb Williams against the Cowboys. 19 of 28, 298, 4 touchdowns. Okay.
Yeah.
This is a Justin Fields game. They need to let him go. And I don't know what kind of relationship you have between Ben Johnson and Tanner Engstrom, but if it's good, and I'm Tanner Engstrom, I put out a call to my buddy and say, "Hey man, how whatever you want to talk to him about, the weather," and then you maybe get a few tidbits there.
Yeah, I think you look at, everyone's doing it. Everyone's throwing the ball downfield. Russell Wilson was throwing moon bombs down the field to neighbors, letting them go make a play. Do that to Garrett. Get that run game going. And when you have one safety single high, attack it. Yep. Attack it. Check to the pass and fucking attack it downfield. Everyone's doing it. They can't cover. The Diggs and Bland making all pros is just fucking stupid reporters who vote, "Oh, he had 8 interceptions. Man, he's the best corner in football." Dude gave up 1,100 yards that year, Diggs, and got all pro because he had 9 or 7 interceptions, whatever it was. It was bullshit. Like, they can't fucking cover. They're opportunistic. There's a difference. Yep. But they are horrible. And they can't, now they don't have Parsons. Now they don't have Lawrence. They can't get to the quarterback either. You should be able to put up 450 yards of offense and absolutely dominate this defense like everyone else has.
I agree. I picked the Jets on Jake's show, double-digit winner last week. Sorry, I'm off. I got a little egg in my face. But one more point, Nick, if you can hear me. They have to stop Justin Fields from retreating and doing a Zach Wilson. He keeps retreating and trying to make a play off his back foot. And that has to stop. Okay.
Yeah.
Like you said, stepping in the pocket. He retreats, he scrambles, and he's fumbling or taking unnecessary hits. I mean, they have to fix that on him. That I could see as coaching. That somehow has to be fixed. But I'll let you go, Nick. I appreciate your show, and everyone has to calm down. I know we're not the Lions. I know that's not the blueprint, but it's 4 games into a season, and we just kind of have to deal with the growing pains, and we will realize at some point whether Glenn's the guy or not. But it's not after 4 games. Appreciate you, Nick, very
Thanks,
much.
buddy. Have a good day, man. And God bless you for being in that Florida sun every day. I did not like that at all. I don't know how you guys do it. You guys are built different down there. Mo Dean says we should start a GoFundMe to pay the other team to not show up for the game. That's a great thing, Mo. And we will start one right now. Ladies and gentlemen, we will start a GoFundMe to get Mo Dean not to show up. And maybe that will lead to happiness. As always, Bledsoe's internal bleeding gets his comment on the air because I love reading that name. Justin Fields is what he is. He's not changing. I don't know, man. I think Fields is not the problem. I think early in the game they're babying him. Let him fucking sling it. He's making good decisions. He's not turning the ball over. Open up the playbook early. Pretend you're down 13-0, and let's fucking air it out and take some chances. That opens up the run game. That opens up the underneath passes where you can get Breece Hall one-on-one with people. Attack downfield. And Chris B just sent me $2 million in spirit. Thank you, Chris. I just checked. Yes, the check cleared. So goodbye, Mo. What are you waving at?
You,
Trying to swat
how
a
you
fly?
doing? How you doing?
What's up?
Good. I wanted to try that to win that pitcher.
To infinity and beyond.
I met 2 of those players, Marty Lyons, and I met Joe Klecko.
I know. In the elevator on Halloween.
Oh,
Yes,
and
you took
guess
a bath.
too. All
Wait,
3
am I
of
getting
them.
your stories mixed up?
No, in the elevator. You're right. You said the elevator, right?
Yes.
Do you like that run Fields did? Like 43 yards run?
Yeah.
Oh, that was awesome. I think it's the defense sucks. We got to change our defense. If you, like you said, if they start airing it out, I think it will help them go quick, pretend you're down 13-0, right? So that sounds good to me. I think so too.
Addison has a question. Were you this close to them when you met?
We were close. Yes, we were face to face, and Michael got Marcus very pissed off.
Now, Bob, I know you love the ladies,
Yeah.
and I know you love no lettuce on your taco. But what's with all the boxes behind you? Those are different type of boxes from that you love. Are you?
Those
are you ordering on Amazon?
No, it's just boxes. I had to put stuff in boxes.
Your eye looked much better.
Yes, the scratch went away. The cornea. Remember, I couldn't see. Yeah, that's the
good.
problem. Yeah.
When are you shaving?
I got to shave today. I think.
Yeah, you
Ooh,
do.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to see what parts you missed.
I know, right? That's the guessing game. Like
That is.
like Kyle Clifton. Is he inside or outside?
Yeah. What side of Bobby's face does he miss while shaving?
Yeah, I know, right? Remember?
Do you shave at the computer? Because I know you're not tall enough to see the mirror in the bathroom. Maybe
No,
is that the problem?
the mirror comes closer to me. It's like a medicine cabinet. The things right there. So I gotta get closer to me. Yeah, I got gray hair too. It's sometimes gray hair is hard to miss.
I got it too, man.
There's
There's hair over here. You just can't see it. It's white.
I know.
There's hair there.
Yeah, there's hair right here. I hate the what do you call it? Things over here, down here. What you call it? Sideburns. I'm not. They grow when I don't need a haircut now. It's still short. She really got it short this time. So hopefully the Yankees win tonight. That was bullshit. You're in the
Aaron
fucking
Boone being
playoffs.
Aaron Boone, man. He's a fucking dickhead.
you're in the playoffs. What was the pitch count for Freed last night?
I think they took him out at 101.
So who gives a shit? It's 3-game series, you mother. Oh, sorry. Oops.
You could say it.
I didn't say mother. The other word. Yeah, you know he's an idiot. This is the playoffs. You don't take the guy out. He's pitched it like a shutout, and you take him out, and then Weaver smells the whole game up. Ugh.
Pat Rich asked, "Where's your fat raccoon?"
Well, she's sleeping, Pat Rich. She had her food and she sleeps. Now she has.
I love that you finally got to the point you don't even say she's not a fat raccoon. You're just like, oh yeah, fat raccoon. Yeah.
Yeah, and then she sleeps right under the sink, not the sink part, but the other plate where I have my pots and plants. She sleeps
Up on the
in
kitchen
that.
counter, your cat sleeps?
No, she sleeps up on top of the cabinets. Then now she has a new sleeping place in where I keep my pots and pans right next to the sink. Oh God, she has places everywhere she could go. I love that cat. She takes good care of me. If I didn't have that cat, I would go crazy.
Hey Bob,
Yeah,
you have the cat and you're fucking crazy.
I know. I was born crazy. I was born in the Bronx. Yeah, that has a possibility to it too.
Yes, Joe Holmes. But it's not a raccoon, it's a cat. But when he holds it up, it looks like a fat raccoon.
Yeah. Well, her,
Some are fatter than others, much like the ladies.
Yeah, but she
But
likes
fat raccoons need love too.
Yeah, she's a good girl. She's an indoor cat. She's like
Look,
8.
he disappears every time to read it.
Well, I can't read it like that. Would you fuck a raccoon? No,
You're a
I
house
would
cat.
not, Brick. No, sorry, Brick. Sorry. No. I love Gate. Do you have the Gator one? Do you have
He
the
texted it to me.
Gator?
I didn't upload it yet though. I
Oh,
do have it.
please do it. I love it. I'm a cat. I love
I
it.
know. Let me
Yeah, you
well,
gotta
let
go
me
to
get
work.
going. I gotta head to work.
You have a good day at work.
You
And
too, Bobby. Let's go
hopefully,
Yankees.
yes, they better win tonight.
Give me a let's go Yankees chant 3 times.
Let's
off
go
topic.
Yankees. Let's go Yankees. Let's go Yankees.
Oh, it's let's go Yankees.
Yankees. Let's go Yankees. Let's go Yankees. Let's go Yankees. And let's
Oh, if
go
they lose tonight,
Cincinnati Reds. Let's go Reds. Let's go Reds. Oh, yeah,
if the Yankees lose, it's because you didn't shave.
I know, right? I gotta shave. Oh, it's
Well,
so itchy. I gotta
Go hop in the tub and then shave.
Yeah, no, I'm staying right here.
Oh, look at my eye! Oh, look at my eye!
You're a dick. What the fuck? What the Look at that, he's laughing.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time.
Now let's go to What Did We Learn Today? Courtesy of Nick Shine.
So, ladies and gentlemen, very quickly, drop your What Did We Learn? I have to head out to work. Did I get where I'm going yet? I did not. Ladies and gentlemen, David D at the buzzer. He says, you know what? I would love triple the raffle entries. Rest of the show, ladies and gentlemen, raffle entries are tripled. So make sure you get them in. David's gifts went to Kurt 2512, Sharon McLean, Gil, OG Jets fan 1985, and Wicka DJ Dirty Cooch. Some of you have spent too much time with a dirty cooch, and I can tell by your negativity, anger, and rage with your comments in the chat. Colonia High School. Woohoo! All right. He's caught up. I caught him off guard by doing this show. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you are a channel member, it is time. Make it rain with the Boomtown emoji. What did we learn today? Mr. Boomtown, if you would please drop it like it's hot. And if you are with someone that might have a dirty cooch, there's only one thing to say.
Show me your butthole.
It's a simple fix. Might even smell better. Sometimes I forget I'm not on the night show. My apologies. Addison. Oh, it jumped. 5 comments came in at once. I learned Bobby aligned himself with the Reds, but his team can't handle the red in front of them. Ooh, Addison talking shit. Addison, if you listen closely, Ohtani made another bet. The authorities are coming. Yeah, it was my handler and translator. Okay. Patty Grant. James learned that Bobby don't need to shave until the Yankees win. Oh, playoff beard. Oh, maybe. Bob, if you're still watching, playoff beard. Boomtown learned the stock exchange at the stock exchange is not easy to say. Thanks, Boom. Appreciate that one. There may be ramifications to Nick being called a child. Course changes can be done by anyone. Watch your step, Yeti. Bonus. Ted was driving. Addison was smoking. Chris B chose the wrong man not to boo. Nick Shine believes we will start winning again. Nick is a Jets mom magnet. Bobby has some mysterious boxes. Double bonus. Bobby's cat sleeps around his apartment. Fat raccoons need love too. Oh, Bobby's cat sleeps around his apartment. Fat raccoons need love too. If the Yankees lose tonight, blame Bobby. Dirty cooches cause anger and rage. Addison, he bet the Yankees would win and lost the money. Oh, no. I wonder who he bet. But, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching the Nick Shine Show. I am your host, Nick. You are the awesome chat. Listen, Jets fans, it's bad. We're 0-4. Nothing I say changes that. But I could look at the team and say, we improve this area, we'll get better. We improve here, we'll get better. If we do this more consistently, we'll get better. That's the way I look at it. I've told you this, guys, for years. You're not going to get overreactive. Woe is me. This team is horrible. They're never going to fix it. I don't believe that. I believe everything can be fixed in life. That's the whole point of the show, is to give you guys hope, is to give you guys a belief when you might not have one. I thank you for being here. I thank you for being a part of my life. I thank you for being on this ride with me. Wish we could have won some games and been celebrating, but we will. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. Hit the like. Subscribe. If you're watching right now and you have not subscribed yet, please do, because I'm one away from 1750. Take care, everyone. God bless. Have a great day. Go Jets.
Time.
That's it. Good sideways.